You guys wanna watch this? This is worse than getting banned. Decoy voice. Only Hasan. Only Hasan, man. Let's watch it.
Asmongold
Let's
versus
see.
Hasan isn't quite like the Rock
Oh, I forgot I sped it up. Sorry.
fighting John Cena, but like when John Cena shows up when you're just about to go, as Hasan desperately tries to drag down Asmongold.
Black fatigue. Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Asmongold is entertaining the new meta of black fatigue, which is
Which he literally wasn't. I wonder if he's gonna show the screenshot where Aspen literally said it's not rage issue, it's not black fatigue, it's bitch fatigue.
like, I'm sorry, the lamest way to be a white supremacist.
When Asmongold can easily
In the same clip, he also went on to say, just say it. Just say the N-word. Like, bro. Oh my god. His dog has Hasan fatigue. Legit, man.
prove Hasan wrong.
It's actually embarrassing. Like, what is this? This is crazy.
You just can't openly be racist. You have to just be like,
There it
oh,
is.
I just have black fatigue.
But he never said that.
This is
Yeah.
exactly why black fatigue is a thing. Black fatigue isn't a thing. Why are you literally just lying?
By the way, have you guys seen that video about that one? She's insane. Like, I just watched that video yesterday. This woman is insane. She bites people. Like, on her stream. Then some other black streamer complains about him, and she's just calling him the hard R word. And he got banned. The other guy that called her out for making men uncomfortable on her stream by sexually biting them. Does she have rabies by chance? Probably. That guy got banned. By the way, he also already got unbanned after the guy announced he would just go to YouTube now. So Twitch was like, oh, no, can't have that. Gotta keep having him here. Like, Jesus. Either way, let's keep
Fatigue
going.
isn't a thing. Why are you literally just lying?
As this isn't even the first time Hasan has tried to spread lies about Asmongold.
Asmongold on top.
I hate this laugh.
Asmongold thinks dudes that look like you should perish from the national borders of this country. He's like, Asmongold be like, you're close enough in San Diego. Might as well move to the other side of the border. And this
As he constantly frames Asmongold as a racist.
India had Gandhi. It's the country of peace and harmony. Asmongold had a fairly balanced take. Dude, Asmongold would literally laugh at you being ethnically if you're Indian. Okay.
Like, he just keeps making this shit up. Like, I can't fathom how he just keeps lying and lying and lying. It's just, I don't know. I feel like he's going into his insane asylum arc. Like, he's losing it. Like, he had lost the plot long ago, but he's like mentally losing it, I feel.
Okay, he thinks brown are inferior. What the are you talking about?
So between the fatigue comment, the comments about Mexicans
into
and
deep,
Indians,
yeah.
all within what seems to be a month, this just looks like projection more than anything, as I've watched a fair bit of Asmongold streams recently, and I've never seen him bring up race against anybody. So Hasan's constant projection seems more like a self-confession more than anything. But it's the least of Hasan's worries, as what happened in DC put all eyes on Hasan.
Oh shit, this is so horrible, by the way. I haven't covered this personally at all because I'm not really a political streamer, right? But this is so horrible. It legitimately made me so sad. I think I watched Esmond cover this live as well. If you don't know what happened, there was this guy right here who went to I believe it was a Jewish museum where they were holding a Jewish event, and he shot people because Free Palestine, he said. Embassy? I'm not sure if it was an embassy. Was it the embassy? I thought it was a museum. But again, I could be wrong. He shot a soon-to-be engaged pair. Yeah, exactly. Those two people died, yeah. It's horrible. It's very horrible. they worked for the embassy. Oh yeah, they were 2 diplomats, I believe. Like the couple was were both diplomats, and they were, from what I remember, they weren't even like Jews in the sense. They were Messianic Jews or something, which makes them Christian. I don't exactly know how that works personally, but apparently there's like a differentiation between that. So the guys came there and wanted to shoot anyone. By the way, this reminds me of when there was this immigrant here in Berlin that just went to the memorial, to the Holocaust memorial here in Berlin, and just said he wanted to hurt Jews, so he shot anyone who was there. Or was it a stab? I think it was a stab. I think he used a knife, not a gun. Would make more sense in Berlin. And like, he didn't even like know anyone, and the person he stabbed was a tourist. Like, what the hell? And like, his literal motive was he wanted to hurt Jews, and the guy wasn't even a Jew. He was just a tourist. Like, that's literally what it reminds me of. Just like wanting to hurt Jews in that sense. It's just like, bro. Yeah, it's horrible, honestly.
Especially when he seemed to almost cover for him.
I'm not Mr. False Flag at all, but like every single thing that he did in the aftermath of the is so crazy that it's like, you could not have designed a better false flag incident like this. I'm not saying it is a false flag incident at all. I'm not saying that. I think this is just a
false
one
flag
dude
incident
who is genuine in his actions and maybe, you know, a little bit brain broken.
As when Hasan read
what? Bro, you need to denounce the shit. Bro. Because if anything, this is going to cause more harm to your cause than anything. This shit needs to be denounced. It's false like something done by your own side to imply opposing side, roughly. Must be a false flag because it makes Hasan look bad. He's too stupid to announce it, yeah. Like, honestly, he probably, in my opinion, he probably doesn't even feel bad about it. He has said US deserved 9/11. Yeah, I remember that he said that, yeah. I heard that. Bro, I just don't understand. Pretty sure the internet is to radicalize audience and cause more incidents. I don't know, man.
the manifesto. Even when on emoji-only mode, his live chat seemed to support him. But that shouldn't be surprising, as Hasan has been known specifically for this for a while. And after those murders took place, everyone knew Hasan was screwed, as he would either need to call the killer out for being evil and alienate the audience that he's cultivated that supports it, or he doubles down and goes easy on the shooter, making it look like he supports it himself. Either way, he's losing. But after Hasan's Saturday stream, he was banned off Twitch, where he shared it was over his improper handling of propaganda, as obviously Pepsi.
Is there a clip, by the way, or like a VOD of him like talking about it? Probably is up on YouTube, right? Like I have no idea how he covered it. Like none.
He and Disney don't want their advertisements played between clips of Hasan talking about false flags, how the guy was genuine in his actions, and reading the manifesto while hearts get spammed in the chat. But it doesn't really mean anything when apparently the ban was just for 24 hours, essentially just giving him Sunday off.
And especially because he takes Sundays off usually anyway. And the 24-hour ban here, it literally has no purpose, as Asmund says. Literally zero purpose.
Asmongold chimes in, stating it's more of a reward than a punishment, as it just gives him more attention. And Grums calls out how being mean to someone on Twitch gets you a 2-week ban. Asmongold got a 2-week ban, and this will all come back to bite Twitch in the near.
Yeah, and Tecton got a 2-week ban as well for calling Frogan fat, as Grums says here.
Near future, as it seems it already is, with some people reporting a 50% reduction in ad revenue, while others.
This is the thing that we talked about a little bit earlier, right? Like, this guy is the guy that Asmund had pulled up in his ad revenue video. I don't know what kind of content this guy does, though. Does he do political content as well? Because if he does, it would make sense that his ad revenue is going down. It makes sense to me that Asmund's ad revenue is going down on Twitch because he does political content. It doesn't make any sense for him to get any ad revenue because Twitch literally themselves said, we're not gonna put ads on politics. Dude, I think he does mostly workout. I have no idea. It would make sense though. The guy looks fucking buff. The guy looks fucking buff as fuck. So that would make sense. But I have no idea. Asmund never really got much ad revenue. Yeah, that's also fair. That's also fair. It's just immune to the loss of ad revenue. Bro, I barely get ad revenue because we don't have as much of a viewership as other people, right? We are a small streamer. Well, we are small. We are confidently sitting at 400 views today. It's pretty nice. But we're not that big. So I don't get that much ad revenue anyway. But I haven't seen a decline of ad revenue for me either. Now, I don't know if that's because I just keep growing at the moment. So it keeps going up. 400 is small. I mean, for me, yes. Because, I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel like a big streamer. I just don't, you know? You're a great streamer, thank you. I don't know, I just don't feel like a big streamer. I just don't. Do you have a YouTube partnership? I am a YouTube partner. There was a clip of XQC on Eats X page saying that if big streamers is getting banned, Twitch will contact them and work around their schedule. Seriously? I don't know, that's the first I'm hearing of this. What the fuck? Have you thought of streaming games? Yeah. Sometimes I do stream games. I think he ran a deal with Twitch so he could run no ads. No, Asmund wanted that, but obviously Twitch doesn't want that. Twitch wants that ad rev. No, so they forced the ads onto him. Otherwise,
already is, with some people reporting a 50% reduction in ad revenue, while others report a 75% cut, now considering moving to other platforms. And Hasan says the same.
Let's say you pressure institutions hard enough that Twitch actually enforces some sort of ban, okay? And then what? I go on YouTube, I start my, I continue live streaming on YouTube. YouTube is not going to take these kinds of pressures seriously.
For one,
now he does have a point with that. That is true. Like, even if we get him punished on Twitch, he'll just go onto YouTube and continue doing his own thing. But at the same time, we just need to have Twitch apply the rules fairly. That's the issue. Pretty sure Hasan wouldn't last a week on YouTube? You think so? I have no idea. I have no idea about that. Too bad Asmund doesn't need Twitch money.
This guy already destroyed Twitch revenue, so don't come over to YouTube to do the same, as I, like many people, could not survive a sudden 75% pay cut. I got a sick cat that just turned 15 that now needs expensive prescription-grade cat food. But also, Hasan has no idea how much more censorship he would face on this platform versus the platform that lets him get away with essentially everything.
To be honest, in that regards, right, I remember we had watched some Asmund clip in regards of, what was it, Call of Duty making a 9/11 campaign, or like joking about it. That got my video demonetized on YouTube. But it wasn't even like serious talk, it wasn't like saying anything really about 9/11, but it got me demonetized just about like Asmund laughing about it on it. Right? Like, joking about it. So, to be fair, the censorship does seem harsher over here on YouTube.
As I'm convinced Twitch prioritizes spreading propaganda higher than bringing in ad dollars, and Hasan's short ban proves it. So moving to YouTube would probably fizzle out his career even faster, as even with Twitch's front page features, Hasan slips even farther behind Asmongold. And as Tectone calls it out, Hasan just doesn't drive viewership.
But Hasan has not built up that credibility to have any draw doing anything else. That's why when he comes on the OTK streams, the viewership barely changes by maybe 1,000 viewers. Where are all of Hasan's 40,000 viewers coming over to watch NMP's game day? They didn't show up.
I've said this before.
Damn. That's crazy. That is really crazy.
Whatever viewership you get with a front page feature on any platform is your absolute cap. So I wouldn't be surprised if Hasan moved off platform without the insane levels of support he gets from Twitch to only average a couple thousand live viewers. So that's why Hasan acts like Asmongold's ex, constantly acting out just hoping he'll acknowledge him.
And say a collective thank you to the government for keeping us safe.
Shut the f up, you f***ing cockroach. Oh my god. What a disgusting little creature this is.
The fact that he had to censor the chat here again, man.
Would you debate him? Yes, but he runs away from that sort of thing because he knows he would be humiliated because...
No, because you're just a disingenuous guy. No one wants to debate you because all you do when you debate is fucking increase your voice volume and start yelling at people and keep deflecting. And you don't let the other party ever speak. There's no point in debating you. We all saw what happened in the Ethan Klein debate with you, man.
Because all he can do is just like chirp from his hug box, and that's it.
Which Asmongold has zero use for.
Because he knows he would be humiliated because...
I don't debate people. I don't argue with people for any reason. Don't do it with anybody.
All he can do is just like chirp from his hug box, and that's it. And it is what it is.
Isn't that what Destiny says about you?
That's why I don't consider this a rivalry as much as a charity. Because
Oh my god, all the reactions. Bro, add me to the...
that's why I don't...
Add me into... Wait. ROPNG. Here we go. There we go. Okay, let's remove this. Let's get back to it.
consider this a rivalry as much as a charity, because sadly an influencer's career is oftentimes based off of relevance, and nothing makes you more relevant than a public beef with a larger creator. Just look at how the H3H3 Hasan debate ended
Like
up with
legit!
Ethan averaging more concurrent viewers than Hasan, as everybody's too entrenched in their own beliefs to acknowledge an objective winner. So it doesn't matter if you look like an idiot shouting Ethan and the word racist over and over, you've still managed to regain relevance. The problem being, this time he's gaining relevance for the wrong reasons, as Zach highlights how people like Hasan are actually holding back the entire liberal movement.
Until the far left admits that they have a major
The holy four corners of React content lol.
Yes.
problem with anti-Semitism, I have phrases won't be resolved. Yes, exactly. Like, this is the big issue, is that it is impossible for them to admit that they have a problem. It is impossible. They cannot and refuse to admit that they have a single problem with this, and that's it.
With Tectone pointing out how it also holds Twitch back.
I'm so worried that if this behavior isn't addressed, if this isn't punished fully, there's no
Twitch is going
way I
down.
would be going to TwitchCon this year.
Man.
I would be horrified. I would.
Why? Is he afraid of some attacks? That people would start attacking others on TwitchCon? Like, at least on the American one, right? I don't know.
feel so uncomfortable existing, knowing how many people of that convention are consuming this content. I absolutely would not go.
Which brings up a
I don't know, man. Voldemort. I don't know. Twitch does need to improve. Twitch really does need to improve, man. They do. Otherwise, we're just heading down. We're just heading down to hell otherwise. It's just all going to fail. Advertisers are gonna pull out even more.
much larger issue. Why would you want to go to a huge in-person convention just to be around the people in Hasan's live chat and the more the mainstream?
I mean, how many views does Hasan have? What's his name? It's Hasanabi, right? Hasanabi. How many views does he get? Average 26, 36,000. How many do you think are hate watchers from that? Because I bet he has a lot of hate watchers too, right? Just like Asmon. Average is like 20 to 30 on Twitch. 70%? You think that many? I don't know. I was thinking more like, I don't know, 20, 30% hate watchers. At least 10k. You guys think so? Really? Goon then hate, then goon then hate. I'd guess like 30%, between 60 to 85. I guess we'll never really know, right? There's no way of like properly knowing. But Yeah, Twitch needs to do something. Either way, oh right. Why I wanted to talk about this is how many like viewers does Twitch get? How many viewers does Twitch.tv get daily? An average of 2.5 million viewers. Like 25k is like nothing in comparison to that. That's it? I feel like that's a lot though. I still feel like that's a lot, but like in comparison, like 20k in comparison to 2.5 million viewers ain't nothing. Now, on one hand, I do get tagged on that he doesn't feel comfortable supporting Twitch in that sense, but then why still stream on Twitch, right? If he doesn't want to support Twitch. I wouldn't say take it all on TwitchCon, don't go to TwitchCon because of that. But, like, hold Twitch itself accountable. Because TwitchCon is for the fans. TwitchCon is to connect with your viewers. I feel like you would be punishing your viewers more if you wouldn't go just because of Hasan and the Hasan videos existing. That's my opinion on that.
Team starts to notice Hasan's insane antics, the harder it'll be for Twitch to scrub his stink off of their brand. And then I don't know what'll hurt Hasan more, getting booted off the platform or handing over his crown to a Roach King. Why doom scroll on social media all day when you have my concise, lighthearted commentary on the tragic status that is today's reality? So subscribe to Decoy Voice.
Good video. I'ma be honest, I actually don't think I ever watched any video of himself from his channel. Yeah, I'm not even subscribed. I think I only watched Asman react to his stuff. A good video, man. I liked it. Very good, very nice. Yeah, Hasan, not Hasan. Twitch needs to get their shit together with Hasan. 1 day ban? What's that gonna do, man? That's more of a promotion, if anything. Sehr gut, wunderbar, yeah. Wunderbar. His videos are great. Also, he's got a sick voice. Sure. Literally the SpongeBob meme. Didn't Twitch staff wish him a happy birthday? They did, yes. Twitch staff literally wished Hasan a happy birthday. They made an entire video singing happy birthday. 1 day ban is censoring for what others have gotten banned for longer. Yeah, like Tecton calling Frogan fat, VTubers constantly getting like forever bans because of showing hips or whatever. Asman's ban, that was 2 weeks long, and the things Hasan is saying is comparably to what Asman had said, I feel. Like, they had obviously different meanings, but it's comparably bad, right? The entire Twitch stuff sang him happy birthday. They did, yeah. Sorry, getting a weak ban because she humped an in-game character. Yeah, that too, man. That's why we're mad at Twitch, because they don't apply their rules. What is it called? Fairly and equally. Now, what my opinion is, Hasan definitely has some protection. That's my opinion anyway. Like, that's my tinfoil head idea, that he's got some nepotism protection going on. And I don't even think it's because Twitch agrees with his views. I don't know, there's probably just some funding or whatever going on, that maybe his family is funding Twitch or something, you know? Who knows? Who the fuck knows? That's like my tinfoil head idea. They do? Do we have proof that they do? His parents and uncle? Or he 100% has backlinks within Twitch? I do feel like that, yeah. They definitely do agree with his views? I have no idea, man. I don't know. On zero chance he got insiders. Yeah.